What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another video. I'm Picasso. Thanks for joining in. Today we are looking at another keyboard, but a special one from Ajaz. This is the AK680 Max model. Now, what's special about this one is that it is a Hall effect sensor or a magnetic switch keyboard. Right now, this is not the usual switch. It is magnetic, so therefore, if you look into it or if you think about it, basically it's going to be using magnets to actuate the switch and key presses. Now, it is a wired keyboard with the detachable USB Type-C cable. Okay, it weighs around 720 grams. It is a plastic, right? ABS injection molded plastic. Now, believe me when I say this plastic is not cheap at all. The keyboard does have some weight to it. Later on, some other time, maybe I might pull the keyboard to see what kind of padding and stuff they have in here, but there's definitely some weight to this board, right? Now, this is the non-RGB model. Now, when previously purchasing this, I did assume it was the RGB model. I did not make sure that it was, and I got the non-RGB model, which is perfectly fine. Let's see here. This is a 68% key layout. Okay, and of course it supports Windows, Mac, Android, that type of stuff. Android and mobile devices, if you're using a OTG cable, or an OTG dongle, pretty much, because there is no Bluetooth capabilities. But the keyboard is very, very nice. I like the feel of it already. It is well rounded. We have the 2-layer style feet that kick out. The keycaps feel good. Everything feels good here so far. Like, I'm very impressed. I can't wait to actually use this thing. So the keycaps are double shot PPT keycaps, and the switch, we have the King Bomb magnetic switch. Okay? And being a magnetic keyboard, we have the ability to change the actuation point and the accuracy of each press. So as soon as you tap the key, even slightly, the press will be actuated, which is awesome. And if you're not doing gaming, you can still change this, change the actuation point to a lower press. So you have to press, more than just a little tap, and the press will be actuated. Very awesome here. Now, I did get the software. It was not the most secure to get. Chrome kind of flagged it, but here we are. We have the software up and running. Now, I have never used software like this. I have not used any Ajaz software before, and here we are. Okay, you can log in and register. I'm not going to do any of that stuff. What we are going to look at here is the main thing, of course, being a Hall effect magnetic switched keyboard, is that you're able to play around with the actuation points, right? So now, bear with me. I don't know where this is. Stroke setting, maybe. Okay, this looks like it here. Okay, we can see each key here. It is set to, let's see, a 2mm press and a 2mm up, right? So that is basically the thing with these magnetic keyboards. I'm sure you guys have probably heard about this already, but if you're not aware, then magnetic keyboards, you're able to change the actuation points, meaning when you press the keys, when is it going to activate, right? So for example, if I bring up Notepad here, so if you see, I'm pressing the N key all the way down, but if I slightly tap the key, now I am pressing it, but nothing is happening, right? So basically for gaming, you want, when you're using WASD, QER, that type of stuff, you pick whichever keys you play with the most, you want those keys to actuate right away, right? So you have no input lag whatsoever. No, don't save. So actually I should have kept Notepad open. That's okay. So here we have two Again, it's right here, 2mm press down and 2mm press up. Okay, so that's pretty much it. So let's see over here. This part says set the key trigger key range, no key selected. So I want WASD. So if I go with W, okay. So when I press the W key, okay, it's not showing me anything. Shouldn't it show me something? Can I do something? Simulation. Let's turn that on. Okay, here we go. So now when I press it, you can see. Okay, so it literally shows you. So as soon as I press it, so right away at 2mm for the press and up, that's not bad, but you want it right away, right? So let's see if I bring it all the way up to 0.1. Now as soon as I tap it, you can see right here, you can see, so it's going to actuate immediately. And then when I let go, as soon as it reaches that 2.8 right here, that's when it releases. So I'm assuming you want that to be high too. You don't want the key to actually, you know, press that hard to release. Again, I have no idea. I'm trying this for the first time ever. Okay, I'm gonna put it to I want to get it to 1.2, something like that. Let's leave it there. So once I release, that's what's gonna happen. And then I confirm when the travel is too high sensitivity, it may be affected by environmental interference and cause buttons to be accidentally touched. Okay, so I appreciate that. Confirm. And now you can see up here it says 0.10, right? So for WASD, that's what I want. Of course, no RGB, so I don't have to, you know, there's no need to look into any of those settings. We do have macros and stuff like that. I never mess with macros, so I don't even worry about that. Snap key, TGL, all these things I'm not sure about. I have to look into it, but the cool thing is that it is here. Okay, so this is cool. My first magnetic keyboard, and I really like it. I definitely have to jump into game to test it out. Okay, we got the latest agent in Valorant. Hey ho, this guy is some serious artillery. Yeah, look at that. He's moving, just a slight touch, and he's definitely moving. And this does have an 8,000 polling rate.
Missiles away. Locating targets. All missiles away.
I've got your train.
Ammunition.
One enemy remaining.
Woo!
Magic ready.
No, I was gonna. No, I was hoping to get that ult, man. I hesitated. I waited way too long to use the ult.
Grenade is live. Stay alert. There. Locating targets.
No! Oh my gosh! Why was I so greedy, man?
Spike planted.
There we go. Wow. Okay. All right. Well, it was a dub. I wasn't last place. I got my 2 kills. The keyboard is fire. What can I say? The keyboard is awesome. You know, don't take my lack of skills, you know, as anything. The keyboard is great. I really do love this thing. It's awesome. You know, because of the plastic on plastic build, you think that it would be cheap or feel cheap, but no, this thing has some weight to it. It is a plastic build, but very, very high quality plastic, and that added weight to it. This thing is not going to be moving around whether you have a mouse mat or not. This thing is awesome. I really love it. Hope you guys enjoyed. As always, I'm Picasso. Thanks for joining in. I'll see you in the next one. Peace. I'm out.